Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel, and here's a quick look at what we have coming up on tonight's show.
She wore a shimmery Armani gown. She was stunning. That skinny white bitch could wear a grocery bag and still look good.
Dane Cook. You were in John Adams?
I indeed was in John Adams. It's some of my best work. I said, I want to play John Adams, but with a Paul Giamatti vibe. I've been sitting in here with no air conditioning, night and day, dry quill pen, looking at all you.
Congratulations. Dylan and Cole Strauss. You're pulled over by a traffic officer. You should A, hand the officer your license. B, hand the officer your license and registration. C, hand the officer your twin brother's license and registration. Jimmy Kimmel Live, back in 2 minutes.
Once you switch to Swiffer WetJet, you'll never go back to your old mop again.
I got a delivery from a Mr. Mop.
Baby, come back. Swiffer WetJet Starter Kit has a multi-purpose solution and thick absorbent pads to clean better than a mop or your money back, guaranteed.
Candygram.
Step 2, 3, and
whatever steps you're taking to impress your partner. Don't let erectile dysfunction get in the way. Viagra, America's most prescribed ED treatment, can help you enjoy a more satisfying sexual experience. To learn more, take a spin around Viagra.com. Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Don't take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Side effects may include headache, flushing, upset stomach, and abnormal vision. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease in vision or hearing. Now's the time to take the lead. Ask your doctor if Viagra is right for you.
The all-new 375-horsepower Hyundai Genesis can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds, which means if it starts now, it will reach 60 miles an hour. Now. Find out more at HyundaiGenesis.com.
Right now, lease an all-new Hyundai Genesis for only $399 a month.
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live! Tonight, Dane Cook! From the Sweet Life on deck, Dylan and Cole Strauss! And music from Atmosphere. With Lito and the Cletos. And now, hold fast. Here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you, Cleto. And thank you for making me part of your late night bailout plan. The big story today, yeah, I know there's an election going on and a war and the economy is a mess, but each of those stories takes a backseat, if you will, to this cover of People magazine. Clay Aiken is gay.
No way.
That's right. You know what? I had a feeling he was. I did, although he made no mention of this at all at our fantasy football draft. But let's look at that cover one more time. Yep, still gay. It's on the heels of last week's shocking People cover, where Ruben Studdard announced he is black. Wow. Wow. Man. First, the Sex of the City movie comes out on DVD, and now this. What a day. What a day. And by the way, Clay, I want you to know, if you're watching, just because you're gay doesn't mean you and I are going to stop wrestling. We're going to continue that. I'm actually happy for him, and I hope the Claymates God bless their souls, don't take the news too hard. If it's any consolation, there's no way he could have married all of you anyway, okay? I think this gay thing is going to work out great for Clay. It certainly has worked out well for Lance Bass. Lance Bass is my pick to win this season's Dancing with the Stars. Tonight was elimination night number 1. Last night, they have an 82-year-old contestant, Cloris Leachman, who stole the show by cursing the judges out one by one.
Let's get your scores because we got to get down to business. Let's watch them.
They don't have
Ladies and
good
gentlemen,
numbers.
the judges' scores. Carrie Ann Inabe.
6.
5.
5. All right.
There you go. I hope she stays for a while.
Yeah, like style.
They kicked one dancer off tonight. They're kicking another one off tomorrow. We'll have both eliminees here on the show tomorrow to throw their dancing shoes in our ceremonial fire, and then we're going to eat them.
Right.
Not the shoes, the contestants. We're going to eat the contestants here. In other sports news, last night the Chargers beat Brett Favre and the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. But even though their team took a pretty good beating, Jets fans were able to maintain both their enthusiasm and confusiasm.
Now remember, Jets inside the 5 and their controversial first and goal play calling.
Surely you Jets. They've had a lot of trouble since trying to learn to spell Favre, so you have to give them a break. President Bush had a big morning. He made a farewell speech in front of the United Nations General Assembly. You know, the president is not an eloquent speaker, but I thought he spoke quite powerfully today, especially at the end of his speech when he looked at all the delegates representing all the nations of the world and said, "Can we borrow some money?" Not a dry eye in the house. Yeah. It's tough being a lame duck president, and I don't want to say that they don't have respect for President Bush, but well, look at this speech.
As sovereign states, we have an obligation to govern responsibly and solve problems before they spill across borders. We have an obligation to prevent our territory from being used as a sanctuary for terrorism and proliferation and human trafficking and organized crime. We have an obligation to respect the rights and respond to the needs of our people.
Did you notice that there's a guy mopping in back of him? And then to make matters worse, they topped it off with this.
And better for generations who follow. Thank you.
The first of 3 presidential debates is set for Friday. Barack Obama and John McCain are getting set to face off in Oxford, Mississippi. The first vice presidential debate is October 2nd in St. Louis. Apparently, the McCain camp has fought for and won major restrictions on the format of the debate, I guess to help Sarah Palin, who hasn't done this before. But some people are complaining that they restricted the questioning too much. And if they're basing that on this promo PBS has been running, I have to say, I agree.
On October 2nd, the vice presidential contenders come together for the first and only time to debate the big questions all Americans want answered. How is everything going? What's Alaska like? Is eBay a good place to sell things? Where did you get those fantastic-looking frames? And more. The vice presidential debate, October 2nd, 7 p.m. to 7:05 p.m. on PBS.
That'll be something to look forward to. Joe Biden, of course, is the Democratic vice presidential candidate. He's had his own share of embarrassing moments lately. Yesterday, he was talking about attack ads with Katie Couric, and he took issue with his own ticket. He told Katie that an Obama ad mocking John McCain as an out-of-touch computer illiterate was terrible and would not have aired if he'd known about it, which is unusual since the ad came from his campaign. And now that mistake is costing him in this new attack ad that was released today.
Joe Biden says Barack Obama's attack ad on John McCain, painting him as an out-of-touch, out-of-date computer illiterate, was terrible. Terrible?
Was it as terrible as a week ago when you asked a wheelchair-bound man to stand up?
Stand up, Chuck. Let him see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about?
Now that's terrible. So
keep quiet, Joe, or you'll be replaced.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Well, that's, you know what? They're like the Elsie and Heidi of politics. And I'm not sure if you're aware of this if you're from out of town, but Arnold Schwarzenegger is our governor here in California. I know, it's crazy. But Tommy Chong, from Cheech and Chong, No, he's not the governor. He did an interview recently in which he said he and Arnold used to smoke pot together. This weekend, Schwarzenegger was out with Sylvester Stallone, and a TMZ cameraman asked him about it, and the governor was very quick to set the record straight.
Hey, Arnold, I had to ask you, Sean said that you and him used to smoke weed together.
That's a fallacy.
He was right.
He was right? Yeah, I mean, you're smoking on a movie. I mean, when you're done with the government, are you kind of looking back to those days? Looking forward to that?
We always had a good time. We know how to enjoy ourselves.
Say what you want about the guy, but he's honest, maybe a little too honest. Of course, none of this comes as much of a surprise to anyone who remembers the governor's old Saturday morning cartoon show. You remember that show?
Open up! Who is it? It's me, the Terminator! Who? The Terminator! The Terminator's not here. You idiot! I'm the Terminator! Let me in, I've got the stuff! Who is it? It's me, the Terminator! He's not here right now. He went to score some stuff for us. Okay, I'm leaving. But I'll be baked.
You get it? He'll be baked. It's a play on his popular phrase. Right. And one more thing, the Emmy Awards were on Sunday. It was a great show. It was the highest-rated Emmy Award show ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
People watch the Emmys for a variety of reasons. I watch it for the fashion. I like to see what dresses they're wearing, what everybody looks like. And that's why I was so excited to see two of our own working as fashion critics. For I don't know what channel it was for, but here's our own security guard, Beatrice, and the Land O'Lakes Butter Lady with their review of Emmy fashion do's and don'ts.
Welcome to Beatrice and the Land O'Lakes Butter Lady Emmy Fashion Review. This year's 60th Annual Emmy Awards were all glitz and glamour. Let's review his fashion. Starting with Heidi Klum. She wore a shimmery Armani gown. She was stunning. That skinny white bitch could wear a grocery bag and still look good. Buy my butter. Next up is Eva Longoria. That's not a dress. That's a napkin ring. That girl looks like But not all dresses were bad. I personally like Marissa Harder's Yellow Gown by Carolina Herrera. Oh, come on, you gotta say something. She looks like butter. Women were not the only fashionable ones at the Emmys. Patrick Dempsey. Sweet mother.
Overall, last night's classic looks were ripped from the high fashion runways. The risks were few, but the payoffs were big. I think we can expect some bolder colors in stores this fall. Purples, greens, and yellows.
Where the hell did you come from?
Buy my butter.
There you go. On the show tonight, Dylan and Cole Sprouse are here. We have music from Atmosphere, and we'll be right back with Dean Cook. Stick around.
ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live, brought to you by Sudafed OM.
The answer's 12, Mom. Mom?
When your sinuses are blocked with pressure and congestion, everything seems harder. Rush. Everything seems harder when your sinuses are blocked. Nothing works faster on nasal congestion than the medicine in new Sudafed OM nasal spray. Sudafed OM. Unblock your head.
ripe with ravishing red raspberries and soft satin. Grow your hair as long as you want. A collection of shampoo and conditioners for long hair from Herbal Essences.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. 8 o'clock, table for 2.
Your smile shines.
Yeah, that's our anniversary.
So beautiful.
6 months.
You're everything I need.
Useful and beautiful. What more could you wish for? Introducing Traverse, the all-new crossover from Chevy. It's useful. It's beautiful. It's everything you've ever wished for. And then some.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Wake up, people! Diet Pepsi Max. Maximum taste, maximum energy, 0 calories. Stop it!
Samantha.
Funny.
Samantha. Samantha. Stop. Samantha time. Monday. Right after dancing. Monday. Right after dancing. Monday. Right after dancing. Stars.
ABC Samantha Who, the season premiere, Monday, 9:30, 8:30 Central, right after Dancing with the Stars on ABC.
Now through October 19th is New Balance Portland's gigantic fall sale. New Balance Portland has the largest selection of the best New Balance shoes you won't find anywhere else. Save on high-performance shoes for all levels of athletic activity. Sizes up to 16 and widths up to 6E with trained fit specialists to ensure a proper and comfortable fit. New Balance Portland's gigantic fall sale now through October 19th. Only at the New Balance stores, Pioneer Place and Bridgeport Village.
Sleep Country's bestseller sale is ending Monday. And through Monday, get up to 36 months free financing, no down and no interest. Not off-brand, not overstock items, just the best deals on the best-selling models through Columbus Day.
Help us continue to bring joy to thousands of animals in need. Watch the Oregon Humane Society Telethon Sunday starting at 1 on K2.
Meteorologists who know our area. Rod and Rhonda, only on K2.
Show tonight, we've got twins on the program. They're the stars of The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. On Friday, you can see them yet again on the Disney Channel and their new show, The Sweet Life on Deck. Dylan and Cole Sprouse are here tonight. Then later on, a band from Minneapolis. This is their new album. It's called When Life Gives You Lemons, from the Pontiac Garage. Outdoor stage music from Atmosphere. Tomorrow night, from Grey's Anatomy, Sandra Oh will be here. We'll have the cast-offs from Dancing with the Stars, music from Foles. And on Thursday, Rob Lowe, Kimbo Slice, and Chris Bianco will be here to make pizza on the show. Our first guest this evening sells out stadiums, concert halls, auditoriums, factories, malls, you name it. His new movie is called My Best Friend's Girl. You can see him in it now alongside Kate Hudson. Please say hello to Dane Cook.
Sit down. I got some stuff to do there. I didn't get to thank everybody the other night at the Emmys because, they played me off a little bit. But there's a few other people that I just want to... he doesn't get enough credit. We always go to the big guy upstairs. But I want to say a quick thank you to the Lord Stenographer, the Pope. I just want to say thank you, Pope. And to Dorothy Dandridge for opening up the doors to so many black women before me. Beaker... No, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Beaker from the Muppets. Turn that off. And of course, Jim Kim right here. Jimmy Kimmel right there.
Congratulations. That's,
Jimmy.
I'm sorry, I was actually at the Emmys, and I did not, I missed it.
We missed each other.
What did you win it for?
John Adams.
You were
for my performance in John Adams.
You were in John Adams?
I indeed was in John Adams. It's some of my best work.
Who did you play?
Jimmy played John Adams.
Well, I thought that was Paul Giamatti that played.
There's an interesting story behind it, but it's not Paul Giamatti, it's myself. And I actually brought a clip as well, just to show people what gets this bad boy on the mantle.
You have a clip. All right, here's Dane Cook and John Adams.
Yeah. You either agree with my amendment or you don't. And if you agree with them, fine. But if you don't, you can suck my historic, okay? Join or die my balls, okay? I've been sitting in here with no air conditioning, night and day, dry quill pen, looking at all you trying to figure out where my life's going to go. And I'll tell you one thing. If I go down, yeah, I'm talking about you, Bob, you Q-tip looking bitch. If I'm going to go down, I'm taking you all with me, all right? And that includes my ugly wife. Show her. And yes, I am drunk to the hilt on moonshine, and I don't give a
Wow, that is something else. An amazing transformation and performance there. Well, congratulations.
It's really incredible because what I did with prosthetics, and I have to thank my makeup artist because I said, I want to play John Adams, but with a Paul Giamatti vibe.
I like it.
So that was the first layer, and then John Adams, and that's what brings that bad boy home.
Well, you know what? Well deserved.
Let's talk about this desk for a minute.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I was watching your interview last night with Shia LaBeouf, and as riveting as it was, I found myself staring at your desk. And I'm wondering, what the hell is under here that... Do you have like a dilithium crystal?
I know, it is a little... It's a little spacey,
Are they slashing prices at Kmart right now?
I wish I had the answer. I've never really looked at it, to be honest with you. No, I don't know what's there. I don't know, but we'll tear it apart later.
Whatever the case is, I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Very proud of you.
And I'm proud of you. You went to Iraq over the summer, didn't you?
I sure did. Went over to perform for our brave men and women over in Iraq. They deserve it. They're the best. I learned a few things over in Iraq.
What did you learn
Jimmy?
there?
Well, the first thing is quite hot. Hotter than you would imagine. By day 3, I urinated my own crap.
Wow.
My body was all screwed up.
It's really hot. That's hotter than Arizona.
My body could not, but the troops were wonderful, and they were really good about letting us fly in Blackhawks, and they would drive us in the Abrams, and they let me shoot their weapons at insurgents, and I killed 5.
That's fun.
5 down.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, Jimmy.
5 kills,
Thanks,
huh?
Jimmy.
What do the guys do there? Because I know there's a lot of downtime over there, and you probably were there for a while.
I went over with a couple of friends of mine who are comedians that I started with, Robert Kelly and Al Del Benny, and sure. I brought those guys over, and after a few days, when guys get together, one thing we want to do is we want to scare the hell out of each other. Pranks are, it's in our blood. You know how we are. And so we decided one night, because there's no bathrooms in your little tents here, they call it a wet shoe, your little personal wet shoe. So one night, Al Del Benny went to use one of the bathrooms, and we decided to, scare the hell out of him. And when we went out to do it, because he went to use the bathroom, we asked a couple of the soldiers to help us scare him, which you should never do.
Oh, really?
Because the way soldiers scare people is very different the way civilians scare one another. And also, we didn't even think, maybe scaring him in Iraq was not a good idea in the middle of the night in itself. So I actually brought a photo, even though most people don't know Al Del Benny. I brought a photo because one of the soldiers took a camera and took a picture of what true terror really is. So even though you don't know Al, we captured true fear in the eyes of this man. If you could show this, Jimmy. We brought the picture right there.